Hi everyone, it's Harry T. I wanted to come on and wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2024. It's incredible how quick time flies. You know, the older you get, the quicker time goes. You remember when we were younger, we would always say, oh, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Or how long is this going to take? It takes forever. The older you get, it's the reverse. It's like, oh my gosh, where did time go? It's non-stop. 2024, it's going to be a big year. And I'm really looking forward to it because, you know, my book comes out, Feet on the Ground, Fingertips in Heaven. That's in publication as we speak, so it's all finished. It's at the printers, which is amazing. And as soon as the publishers basically come back from break, they'll let me know when I'm allowed to announce the announcement. And as soon as I'm allowed, I will make my big book announcement. It's really funny. The other day I was with some friends and, you know, they were saying how selfless I am with helping people. Because, you know, what a lot of you probably don't realize is in my life, I'm constantly pulled on for things, you know, and I think it's quite exhausting. I'll be honest, it is quite exhausting, you know, because you've got friends who are great friends, but they also can't help themselves because, you know, they've got me and I'm like this little magical thing for them. And I get it. I really do get it. And I'm happy to help people. That's all I do. But, you know, they said to me, you know, I wonder how many of them will actually like help support you with your book. And I'm like, well, you would think they would, because a book is like a child, right? Like to an author, a published book is like having a child. So I was like, well, you would think all these people would help support me. I mean, I don't ask for much, but when my book does come out, I'm hoping they, you know, promote it for me and help plug it because, you know, it's like my child. But yeah, I didn't really think of it until they said that. I thought, okay, I'll be making tabs. So if you're watching, I'll be watching. But no, in all seriousness, I think you're all going to love the book when it comes out. So very excited. January is a really busy time for me. I don't really get to come up for air till February. Most of you who follow me know that I work at the Australian Open. I'm the activations announcer on Rod Laver Arena. So I'm the guy, if you go to the tennis and you go to Rod Laver Arena, which is the biggest court, the most famous court, if you go there, I'm the guy who you hear when the players sit down in between sets, you hear me. So I am on the microphone on the court and I just tell the crowd whatever they might need to know. They're just like announcements. But you also see me because I'm there throughout the whole tournament, day and night. To break it up, I also will go up into the stadium and actually get people on camera and do things with them. We have a lot of fun with that. So if you're there, I might actually be scouting in the crowd and grab you on camera. We had a lot of fun things last year. We had proposals, we had birthdays, we played tennis trivia, I gave away prizes, and of course the standard, you know, activations of, you know, the social media, you know, tickets, blah, 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 blah. Just whatever crowd announcements are. So if you do go to Rod Laver Arena, you'll hear me and you'll see me. So I look forward to that. It's a 15-day tournament this year. So it's a day extra. Normally it's a 14-day stint. It's 15 days this year. So we start earlier and the MCs and announcers on all the courts, we all actually start before the tournament begins. We have rehearsals and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll be doing, I haven't actually counted how many days straight, but it's a lot. So yeah, so I don't come up for air till February. So luckily for me, my book is finished and it's at print. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have got it done because yeah, I don't have any time in January. It's really busy. So if you're like me, really cherish this little period you have around Christmas and New Year now. Because for people like me, January is actually really busy. But if you're not like that and you actually do get some good downtime, enjoy it and cherish it, because I think we do need to replenish and we do need to rejuvenate, you know, especially after, you know, we go through so much every year, not really consciously thinking of it, but we all do have certain things that happen. And I think this is a nice period to just rest. So I'm definitely going to be looking at these next few days, you know, Christmas and New Year, as just my time out. I don't really have a choice actually, because I don't get any more of a time out in January, but I wouldn't change it for the world. It's one of my favorite things I do every year. And it's really funny because I went from being the psychic guy to being the psychic guy on TV to being the psychic guy on TV to being the crowd announcer at the tennis. So it's funny how, you know, you sort of get to be known as different things when you're in the public eye. You're constantly evolving, you're constantly growing and changing. But something that has never changed about me is who I am. You know, I'm exactly the same. I've got friends that I've had for 30 years. You know, I'm exactly the same. So I don't change. And I think those friends you'll always value because they really do just love you for you. I think that's important. Yeah. I know a lot of you will relate to this. You all know me. I'm very uncensored. I will just come on and just say, you know, whatever I'm thinking and feeling. And most of you relate to it. And if you don't, well, that's fine. You're not meant to align with everybody. It's not normal to. But in saying that, I am going to wish you the very best for 2024. God bless. And if you are at the Australian Open, come down to Rod Laver Arena. Make sure you get your tickets. I'm already starting my announcements. And I will see you there. Okay, looking forward to it. God bless. Bye.